little pleased about that card. And is he going to plunge again? Yes.
600,000 Daniels bet. The final table of the Doyle Brunson 5-Diamond World Poker Classic about to get underway. We started 5 days ago with 329 players. We are down to our final 6. The winner tonight is going to take home nearly $1.5 million.
What a massive first place prize. Let's start with the antes, though. They're going to start out tonight at 5,000. Lines of 30 and 60,000. These are all professional players going after this title. First to act, Faraz Jaka, the toilet, he calls himself.
Well, I call him the chip leader right now, and a massive chip leader at that with nearly 5.4 million in chips. And look at this, man. It's going to raise pot number 1 with a 9-5 offsuit under the gun. He is aggressive.
Josh Arieh quickly folding. Now Steve O'Dwyer, 27 years old, out of Vegas, a poker professional. He's picked up King 10 of clubs.
He's on the short stack here, Vince. Only got $1 million in chips, but still, would you want to jeopardize your stack with just a king high here on the first hand of the final table? But he's doing it. He has moved over the top, all in, and he understands how aggressive the toilet plays, and he's trying to flush him away right now.
Legendary pro Scotty Nguyen quickly folding. The WPT champion Shawn Buchanan quickly going out as well. Daniel out.
I feel bad if I knock you on the first hand. Sucked out you in the first hand.
Well, Faraz, obviously on a complete muscle there, lays his hand down. So Steve O'Dwyer very happy with that all-in bet, and a pretty bold move right there. If you look at this guy, it looks like a cross between Chris Ferguson and Todd Brunson. He's got their genes somewhere in there.
True, and throw in John Lennon in the mix if you'd like.
Hey, but he's good. Add him.
He takes the first pot, and it goes right to Mr. Lennon. This time he's got a 9-6 offsuit. He goes out. Scotty Nguyen, a few medallions around his neck, also folding.
Well, Shawn Buchanan here. He's got the Unabomber look tonight here at this final table. He goes out as well. Daniel Alaei limping in on the button with a King 10 offsuit. Daniel just 25 years old.
Now Faraz Jaka. Oh, he's got a good one. Ace Queen of Hearts.
They tried to steal pot number 1. That didn't work. Here he's got a nice hand, and he is reaching for chips. He is going to raise it. Makes it 215,000 to go. Josh has a horrible 8-3 offsuit. Lays it down.
Is that right?
But Daniel likes the action. He likes his King 10. We're going to see the flop.
Great flop for Daniel. He's flopped 2 kings as it comes King 7-5 with 2 spades.
He's got the toilet to act first in front of him, who hit nothing.
But he's a very aggressive player. He's going to make the continuation bet here of 360,000. Now, if you're Daniel, you say, wow, well, a flop top pair, but does this guy have ace king or 2 aces? You're a little nervous. Daniel just makes the call.
All right, going to the turn.
Well, queen comes off. This gives Faraz 2 queens.
But he does check it. And Daniel behind him, not making a bet, so.
Yeah, a little conservative, Daniel.
River card helps no one with the 4 hearts.
Action again on Faraz. Again, he checks 2 queens. Daniel will most likely make a value bet here with the kings. He doesn't. He checks it down. Very surprised by that, Vince. Daniel Alaei is going to win this pot, but as you can see, he's very disgusted. He didn't make more money with that hand. He knows he should have made a value bet on the river there, Vince, and he did not do it.
Won the pot, lost the battle. You're disgusted with yourself. He just should have gotten more money.
Daniel may only be 25 years old, but he has 2 World Series of Poker bracelets to his credit already. He also plays in the highest stakes cash games there are. So I am very surprised he missed a bet there.
And with that hand, Faraz has dropped down to 3rd in chips. And right now the blinds are going up to 40 and 80,000. Back to the action we go. Shawn Buchanan quickly folding. Now Daniel Alaei with ace 8 of clubs. This time going to raise to 210.
Faraz Jaka looks down at a pair of 10s.
Oh boy.
Another good hand by him. But he doesn't raise, he just makes the call.
Yes, he does. Josh Arieh, World Series winner, goes out.
Steve O'Dwyer in the small blind folding as well.
And Scotty with the Mr. T starter kit around his neck. Not going to play this hand.
So same 2 guys fighting it out again. Daniel with the ace 8, Faraz with the 2 10s. Here comes a flop. Let's come ace, king, queen with 2 hearts. Good for Daniel. He's out in front with the 2 aces, but he checks.
Yeah, Faraz behind him with just tens also checking. Here comes the turn.
The joker for Faraz. The gut shot straight comes out. The jack. He now has Broadway. The ace high straight cannot be beat in this pot.
Daniel checking again. What a card there for the toilet. And this time he's going to bet it. 275.
You know, when you continue to check and your opponent now bets, you're at a guess. Does he have you beat or doesn't he? Is he just making a move? You play poker, you just hate to put yourself in guessing situations by checking and calling as to whether the guy's got it or not. Far better off to do the bet yourself. But Daniel does make the call, and he is in dire straits. 5 of hearts comes off, so a possible flush out there now as well as a possible straight.
Hopes neither player. A quick check by Daniel.
Well, Faraz seems confident his straight is the best hand.
And the toilet plunging away with a $900,000 bet.
Well, virtually all Daniel can beat here is a bluff. He is going to make the call for $900,000, and he is not going to like it. Chances are he might have won this spot had he bet on the flop after he flopped ace. He didn't do that, and Vince, and it was back-to-back hands that he has fumbled the ball against Faraz Jaka.
Once again, as our chip leader, Faraz Jaka, he is tough.
Who wants 50 bucks? I'm not joking. Deposit $1 and you get a $50 global spin ticket instantly at WPT Global. With this ticket, you could spin and win up to $300,000. Imagine what you could do with $300,000 right now. So go find $1 in your couch or somewhere and sign up. Click the link in the YouTube description. Sign up to WPT Global with bonus code SPIN50 and deposit $1. But hurry, it's only for the first 100 people.
Let's go to the table. It's on WPT champion Shawn Buchanan. This time he has a nice hand, ace queen of spades. And he is raising chips out. Yes, he makes it 175. Daniel out, as well as Faraz Jaka.
Arieh out as well.
Now it's on Steve O'Dwyer. He's got a miserable deuce 7, and he also won't compete. Around to the legendary Scotty Nguyen.
Scotty's got 80,000 out there. Cost him another 95 to make the call, so he does so with the queen 10.
Here's Scotty's wife, Julie. Here comes the flop.
And flop comes Jack 8-4 with 2 spades. Scotty with the gut shot straight draw, but Shawn with the nut flush draw.
Yeah, Scotty quickly checks. Shawn belting chips out there. It looks like 250.
Daring call with a gut shot straight draw by Scotty.
Just gonna gamble. Here comes the turn.
And a queen of clubs comes off on the turn. Both players now have top pair.
Scotty quickly checking again, but the cannon also checking behind him.
Wow, can't believe he checked that hand. Now the ace of hearts comes off.
Scotty a quick check again. Ace is up there for Shawn Buchanan.
He's got the top 2 pair. And he is going to make a wager here, 605,000. Scotty's disgusted because he didn't bet on the turn. He thinks his 2 queens were the best hand on the turn, and then he got outplucked on the river.
Yeah, little does he know what he saved.
You get lucky like that.
Look at all the gold the man has around his neck and wrist. I mean, he's just a pawn shop's fantasy man.
Queen 10 of spade, come a queen, and she peel off the ace. Amazing.
Queen 10 of spades?
Well, Scotty caught in a little fib right there, saying he had the queen 10 of spade because Shawn had the queen of spade, so he knows he's lying. Scotty Nguyen making his 8th WPT final table appearance.
Julie not looking delighted there.
He has 1 title to his name, going for his 2nd tonight. Both of these guys WPT champs, but Scotty lays it down, and wisely so. Shawn Buchanan picking up that pot.
The wardrobe is provided by Army Navy surplus. Hoods are allowed on the tour. Back to the table go. Arieh going out, and now Steve O'Dwyer with a 7 deuce folds as well.
That's over to Scotty. He looks down at the queen 5 and lays it down.
Buchanan also going away.
Now Daniel has king 9 here. He is going to raise it, makes it 250,000 to go.
Into the toilet, Faraz Jaka, who has a pretty respectable ace-jack offsuit.
These These guys are having their own little war at this final table so far. Again, they're clashing heads up. Faraz does not raise with the ace-jack. He does make the call. Here comes the flop. Nice flop for Faraz. It's come ace, 8-6 with 2 clubs.
Nothing materializing for Daniel, but will he make the continuation bet? Take a shot. He's getting chips out. Yes, he does.
You just don't put your opponent on a big ace because he didn't re-raise you before the flop. Unfortunate for Daniel, that is the case. Faraz has the aces and makes the call.
340,000. Turn card is.
Now 4 clubs comes off. This does give Daniel the nut flush draw. But still, Faraz out in front with the 2 aces and just continuing to stare him down.
Yes, he is. Daniel, a little pleased about that card. And is he going to plunge again? Yes.
600,000 Daniel's betting.
Into the toilet.
Well, Faraz, a little nervous right now. Wondering if his opponent's got ace-king or ace-queen. Could have made a hand better than his 2 aces.
By the way, somewhere there's a jockey at Santa Anita that wants his cap back. And he's going to fold it.
Wow. Well, in my view, Faraz lost that pot because he lost control of the lead. He didn't re-raise before the flop. He didn't raise on the flop. And then he threw away the best hand. Nice going for Daniel, taking that pot down with aggression.
He's back, and we're coming back on the World Poker Tour. Stay with us. As you can see, our chip leader at the moment, the toilet. He calls himself Faraz Jaka with over 5.1 million in chips. Let's go to the table. The cannon, Shawn Buchanan, WPT champion, looks down at a Jack-9 of hearts.
Yep, he's under the gun, as we say, first to act. And he is reaching for chips, it looks like.
Well, he's under the gun and under the hood. He does not care. And he's going to put some chips out there.
He does, 165,000.
Good fold by Daniel and Faraz.
Over to Josh Arieh now. He's got the small pair on the button. You always like to see flops with small pairs in hopes you flop a set where you can win a big pot.
Yeah, he's got a pair of 4s. And he's got to make this call. Now it goes to Steve O'Dwyer.
Steve went to the ponytail look.
Oh, look at that. Pair of jacks.
He looks down at the fish hooks. Very happy to see him.
I'm all in.
He's one of the short stacks at this final table. He's going all in.
Now Scotty Nguyen.
Well, I like this play by Steve. He knows Josh is not that strong because he didn't re-raise before the flop. So if the original better Shawn Buchanan at aces, kings, or queens, you're just duck soup, that's all. But
And Scotty cannot play his queen deuce, and now it goes to the imposter, Shawn, and he has to fold his Jack-9.
now Josh lays down the 2-4s. Good lay down by him. So a nice all-in bet there by Steve O'Dwyer.
27 years old. He's an online poker pro out of Vegas. Very tough.
Well, this is first WPT final table. So far, doing very well, even though he came to this final table on the short stack.
And with that hand, the antes are going up to 10,000. Blinds 50 and 100,000. Now it goes to Steve O'Dwyer.
Lays his hand down.
Yeah, Scotty as well. And now Shawn the Cannon Buchanan folding back around to Daniel.
Now this time he's got Kojak. He's got the King-Jack offsuit on the button. Going to raise it up to $250,000.
Faraz taking a breather, goes out. And now it's on to Josh Arieh. He's got ace-8.
Well, Josh been pretty quiet this final table so far.
I'm all in.
And he's going to go all in with it.
Wow, what a nice all-in bet here by Josh.
I call.
Just suspecting that Daniel was making a button raise, but Daniel has called him with King-Jack here.
Thank you.
So even though Josh has the best hand, not sure he wanted to get called here because his tournament life is on the line. He is chewing that gum a little faster right now, but he knows if he loses this pot, he'll be heading back to Atlanta.
Here's the flop.
Well, 10-6-5 on the flop.
And it's okay so far for Josh.
Queen.
Josh is calling for a queen. I don't know why. If his opponent open in straight draw.
He wants to outsweat the poker gods.
There she is.
Oh, and he gets a queen.
Well, be careful what you wish for. Daniel can now win the pot with an ace, a king, a jack, or a 9.
He wins with a 9 up. He wins with a 9 up.
course, his wife, Angela, sweating out her man. Can he dodge one more card?
He does. The 3 of hearts comes off. The veteran from Atlanta, Georgia, Josh Arieh, lives on in quest of capturing his first WPT title.
Okay, this game is officially heating up.
Stay tuned for more electrifying action from Bellagio right after this.
6 players remain, and as you can see, the chip leader, Faraz the Toilet Jaka, with close to 5.8 million in chips.
And Vince, as a player, when Doyle Brunson's got his name on the trophy that you're trying to take home, it adds much more meaning to winning this tournament. You know, to put your name on a Legends trophy is really special to these players. All of them want this title for that reason as well.
So true. To the felt we go. A quick fold by Steve O'Dwyer. And now Scotty Nguyen with an ace-3. Contemplating this. Yes, he's going to bump it up to 310.
Well, Scotty been a little frustrated with the cards he's been holding. Now going to raise it with an ace-3 offsuit.
And now it's on Shawn Buchanan, who has a queen, 10 of clubs.
I'm all in.
Wow, he has gone all in with a queen high here, with 3 more players to act behind him and a razor in front of him. Incredible.
Buchanan is firing with big balls right there with queen, 10 of clubs.
What you got down total, baby?
A few folds behind him, and it's back around to Scotty.
Scotty says, how much have you got? Oh boy, he's got about 2.5 million in total, which would put a serious dent in Scotty's stack if he made this call and lost this pot.
1.
It's annoying if you're Scotty because you've been playing tight. You know, you can't find a hand. You finally come out of your little squirrel nest and you get bitten.
All right, baby, you get it.
Yep, he's going to lay it down. We'll chalk that pot up to the aggression of WPT champ from Canada, Shawn Buchanan.
Take it, Lucky.
Got some Canadians in the house rooting him on here, of course. Not only his dad, but top-notch player Greg Mueller. The Canadians rooting their man on.
So nicely done by Shawn Buchanan. Let's go to the felt. Back on Shawn the loose cannon. This time he's going to peek down at a king 9 in first position, and he's going to fold it. Daniel out.
Faraz out. Josh folds as well. So it's a battle of the blinds here.
The small blind Steve O'Dwyer got ace-6 of diamonds.
I'm all in.
And he's moving all in here with the ace-6 of diamonds.
The only one to beat is Scotty, and Scotty.
The call.
Oh, he loves it. He's got 2 jacks. Oh, boy. Scotty Nguyen is going to make the call. So as the cards lie, Scotty slightly over a 2-to-1 favorite to win this pot and eliminate Steve O'Dwyer from this tournament.
The online poker pro out of Las Vegas, 27-year-old Steve O'Dwyer, with his poker life on the line here tonight at Bellagio.
Well, he's an East Carolina University graduate, but the former Pirate about to hit the road in 6th place unless he can get lucky here.
Scotty Nguyen finally picking up a strong hand. Let's see if it'll hold up. Here's the flop.
Oh, Jack 7-6. Scotty Nguyen is flop top set.
Oh boy, look at that. Steve O'Dwyer, more disgusting than a hippie getting frisked. Can't like that flop.
It is not over, even though Josh folded 6. Steve could win this pot if it becomes ace-ace. That's the only way he can do it. He has to make aces full. Oh, there's an ace on the turn.
Not too bad. Things are turning around a little bit.
Scotty shaking his head. Said, you've got to be kidding me. Don't tell me there's a chance this guy could win this pot.
Drama unfolding here at Bellagio, coming down to the river.
Can the former Pirate do it?
Everything on the line here. Steve O'Dwyer, can you suck out?
Big pot, nearly 4 million in this pot. Here's the river card. 4 hearts comes off. Scotty Nguyen, poker legend, going to take down this pot, looking for a second WPT title. Steve O'Dwyer going to end his tournament run right here.
Yeah, he's a fine player.
Nothing come easy, baby.
6th place finisher, going to make $202,000 for the effort. And just like that, we're down to 5.
Who wants 50 bucks? I'm not joking. Deposit $1 and you get a $50 global spin ticket instantly at WPT Global. With this ticket, you could spin and win up to $300,000. Imagine what you could do with $300,000 right now. So go find $1 in your couch or somewhere and sign up. Click the link in the YouTube description. Sign up to WPT Global with bonus code SPIN50 and deposit $1. But hurry, it's only for the first 100 people.
Let's go to the table. It's on Daniel right now. He's got King Jack, and he's going to put in a raise of 270,000. All right, Faraz and Josh out. As is Scotty and Shawn. The Cannon Buchanan with ace-10. So let's see what the Cannon does this time.
And he's going to make the call.
King Jack up against ace-10. Here we go again.
Well, flop comes Jack 10-9 with 2 clubs. Daniel's flop top pair. Shawn has flopped second pair. And he's going to lead out and bet, but he's only bet 140,000 into a pot that's got over 600,000 in it. And quickly, Daniel calls with top pair and a straight draw.
Exciting action on this hand, and here's the turn.
Now the board pairs 9s.
The Cannon once again going to fire. It looks like 210,000 this time.
Again, a small bet into a pot that's got 920,000 in it. And Daniel again makes the call.
Just an okie-dokie call. It's all coming down to this card.
Number 3 of clubs comes off. Shawn does have the ace of clubs. He's also got 2 10s. He's going to check them. And we've seen Daniel miss a couple value bets at this final table. Could he possibly get one in here with 2 jacks? Well, he is indeed going to bet here. 550,000. What's going through Shawn's mind is, hey, you know, this guy didn't raise me on the flop. He didn't raise me on the turn. Maybe he's got a queen in his hand or an 8 in his hand, withdrawing at some type of straight. Maybe he's got a pair of 10s like I do. I'd have him out kicked if that's the case. Well, Shawn going to make the call.
King Jack.
So Daniel Alaei is going to win that pot with jacks up. And Vince, give him credit for making a good value bet there on the river. And I say good because he got called and he won the pot. It's not good as the opponent comes over the top of him and moves all in. Then you say, why did I bet there? But in that case, he had a great feel for that hand because of the small bets Shawn was making along the way. Felt his jacks were the best hand. Indeed, they were. Nice play by Daniel there.
Yes, it was. He's 25 years old, out of Los Angeles, a poker pro. The blinds are going up to 16, 120,000. Action in this hand, Scotty Nguyen. He's got a good one. Ace, Jack of spades, gonna raise. Scotty makes it 340 to go. Into the loose cannon, Shawn. With just a Jack 3 this time. He's taking his time with this. Could he be on a little tilt factor here?
Well, he just lost the last pot, as you said, but he does lay it down. Daniel out.
Yep, the toilet also swirling away. Josh has got a pair of 7s.
Come on.
He's moving all in with the 2 walking sticks, the 2 7s. Scotty quickly stands up and says, how much have you got? Scotty has him covered, of course, but still would put a dent in his stack because it's about $2 million all-in bet here by Josh.
Yep, he's pushing the mid pair. He's saying, life coach,
1,500,000
you'd be proud of me now.
and 85. Let's go.
Well, Scotty's going to make the call. He said, we are gambling. Well, once again, Josh Arieh's tournament life on the line. He knows he's got to win this pot to stay alive. Nearly $4 million in this pot. So Scotty with the ace jack, Josh with the 2 7s. Those are called walking sticks in poker. And if Josh Arieh doesn't win this race, he'll be walking out of here in 5th place.
Let's see if it'll hold up. Here's the flop.
Well, flop comes king 3 deuce. So far, so good for Josh. His 2 7s still out front. Scotty needs to catch an ace or a jack or 2 running cards to make a straight to win the pot. Let's see if he can do it. 8 of hearts on the turn.
No help for Scotty Nguyen right there.
We are down to the river card. Scotty must catch an ace or a jack to win the pot. Otherwise, Josh Arieh is going to double up here and become a force at this final table. Well, it's the 8 of clubs. Well, you got to win races to win these tournaments. Josh Arieh taking that pot down by winning that race.
Scotty Nguyen, looks like his gold is turning green right there. Stay tuned for more action in just a moment.
Daniel going to fold this one.
Now for us.
Hey, the queen deuce again. It worked for him so well before when he made it 850,000. So why not raise it here? 300,000 to go.
Doesn't like to stay out of many pots. Josh Arieh behind him with ace-9 of diamonds, just calling.
Josh knows this guy's raising a lot of pots, and he knows many times the guy has nothing. So he's going to look him up here with the ace-9 of diamonds. Scotty going away.
Yeah, two-way action. Ace-9 up against queen-deuce.
Faraz just stares at his opponent when the flop's out there. Doesn't look at the flop. Wants to see if his opponent's got any kind of reaction, but the gum speed didn't change any on that flop as it comes 10-7-4.
Josh is checked. Let's see if Faraz makes the continuation wager. Indeed he does.
He's bet 575,000. Wow, look at this, Vince. Josh Arieh makes a call with the ace-9 of diamonds here.
Well, I think he's out in front. He's made the call. To the turn we shall go.
Unbelievable call by Josh. Maybe he's thinking about taking this pot away, or obviously looking to catch some kind of card. And now a king comes off. Now Josh is going to check. Faraz checks right behind him. Here comes the river card. Well, another 10 comes off, so the board now pairs 10s. Action back on Josh. He has the best hand with ace high. He's going to check.
The toilet completely perplexed. He's got nothing here. Will he bet it to try to steal it one more time?
The queen high would actually be the best hand if Josh had something like 5-6 or 8-9 here, or some type of straight draw, even a jack-9.
Will he give it up, or will he plunge away with nothing? Yes, he's going to plunge.
Well, he's betting 700,000 here.
Man, oh man, oh man. And Josh would just love to call his life coach right now. Get him on the hotline, say, what to do, coach?
This will be an all-star call by this 35-year-old pro out of Atlanta if he could make it, but the only way he can make it is because you know this guy is such an aggressive player, and you could have bet the flop with a straight draw and now be trying to steal the pot. Josh is going to look him up with ace high and win this pot. Well, that is incredible poker right there.
Doesn't need the life coach. What a call.
And Josh Arieh makes the call of the night there, winning that pot with just ace high.
And he is sitting pretty right now, but he's got a lot of work ahead of him before he takes this WPT title.
That's right, Vince. He's got two tenacious young pros on his right and two WPT champions on his left. There's close to $1.5 million on the line, and there's no telling what's going to happen here.